I honestly don't know what's going on with the YouTube aspect, man. I'm trying to have a normal live, and YouTube is either messing up, putting, I don't even know. This is like the fourth time I tried this. I'm not gonna be trying this here no more. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Shit is kind of irritating, to be honest. So homies that were like it's mute, that wasn't even me. That was something YouTube. That's something YouTube did. YouTube was tripping. Let me know if you guys could hear me. Let me know if you could hear me because YouTube is tripping right now. The only other time I ever had a problem with YouTube is when I started getting shadow banned. So hopefully I didn't start getting shadow banned or some shit happened with YouTube where YouTube's gonna start shit again. So I don't know. You know, I really don't know. It's always a hit and miss with this YouTube. It's always a hit and miss with this YouTube platform, homie. Sometimes stuff goes good, and then you think that you're going in the right direction, and then other times YouTube just slows down the process. See, I don't know if I'm on mute still because it says there's a couple people in here, but I don't know if I'm on mute. That's what happened last time. So if you're in here, can you let me know if I'm on mute? Can you hear me? Earth to sound to the earth. Can y'all hear me now? I don't know. Fuck. I don't know, man. It's kind of irritating. Maybe, maybe I didn't mix my coffee today, and it's just not the motion. The Matrix. Can't do this, man. That's wild, bro. What's going on with my channel? Yo, yo, are y'all there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Y'all can't hear me? There's no sound coming in. Mute. Is it muted? Is it muted? Can y'all hear me? Guess I gotta ask myself. Check, 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 check. I don't know. Maybe I'm muted, bro. I don't know. Let me see. I'll see for myself since nobody wants to answer the question. Uh, check, 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 check. My eye salute. My eye salute. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Gosh, it's that simple, people. What's really going on in this city, man? It's that simple. Nobody could answer that question. Just say we could hear you. What's up, y'all? How's everybody this morning? About to make a cup of coffee, man. Get my day started. Has YouTube been acting crazy this morning, man? They done stopped two lives and they put my shit on mute, so I'm kind of a little irritated. A little irritated. A little irritation. It's like my phone is breaking down when we see it at a fast rate. So my phone must have been acting crazy because it went on mute. I was on here and then it went on mute. Uh, Shout out to y'all, man. Mile high salute. Hope everybody's good. Getting ready to start this day up. Knock it out the ballpark. I gotta go hit some legs off. Mile high salute to the riders out there. Yeah, get my little shit together. It's been a very slow motion morning already for me. I've been trying to get up and get this going. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube's doing, bro. YouTube is wilding out right now. What the hell's going on, homie? Did somebody report my channel again? Or did it come over the feed? Anyways, homie, I really don't care. People could go watch this on the back, but yeah, man, we getting the day started. Hope everybody's blessed today. I gotta go knock out some legs. I'm gonna go kill some legs off. Go hit some legs, and then I'm gonna hit some cardio. Hope everybody's touching their goals. Success over everything. Start out the Monday beautiful. Got my eggs going for breakfast before I go in this gym. See, I'll say this. I'll push this. Check this out. It's one of them things, bro. Like you got to aspect, you got to aspect with YouTube that you always gonna hit like a setback in YouTube, right? If YouTube feels like you're going maybe overboard with things, they'll shadow ban and slow your process down. So I don't know. I don't know what YouTube's doing. You know what I'm saying? But I've been having a lot more trolls come into my channel. So I don't know if they went out there and flagged. I don't know if they, you know what I'm saying, reported my channel, but I would have got a message too. So I don't think that's the situation. I don't know. You know, maybe everybody's just chilling right now. I don't know, Rodis. Ooh, those are gonna be hot right there. Shout out to y'all, man. God bless everybody. Hope everybody's good this morning. We are waking up. We got nice cup of coffee. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good getting this day started. I got to get a little bit of energy going because it's one of them things. You wake up and you're just kind of drowsy and like, bro, I don't know if I want to get this day started, but you have to, you have to. Get this money real quick. Ain't nothing like a good cup of coffee, man. Ain't nothing like a good cup of coffee. Mix it in, mix it in the cup with the good aspect of creamer, and it hits just right. You gonna wake up, You gonna wake up. Oh, let's go. Oh, God. What's now we can hear lazy. I don't know what's going on, my dog. My boy, I don't know what's going on, homie. I don't know what's going on. My YouTube channel's been acting up this morning, homie. My YouTube channel's been acting up this morning, my brother. I don't know what's been going on since. So when you heard me a little bit ago, my thing went black, bro. I had to restart the phone. And then I came back and there was no sound. So I'm like, what is my phone doing? So the process is wild, homie. I really don't know. Like, I don't know what's been going on. I mean, they're coming in. They're trying to take your boy Savage out, but we still here. We still gonna rock with it. Yeah. So I had to fix the car, homie, but they had to put a new aspect of a starter in, and my truck. My truck. It's a good truck, homie. It's a hella good truck. but it's one of them things, bro. It just came out of nowhere, and that's the part that sucks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing this morning? We waking up a little bit, running and gunning. Got to get my proteins in, so I'm headed to the gym. Hope you're blessed. Small high salute. This morning's been weird, hella weird, man. We started the live over and over and over, and I was about to give up for the day. I was just about to give up for the day, um, because out of nowhere the volume goes. It kind of just puts me on mute, and I'm like, bro, I don't even know why that did that. So they're trying to stop you from doing me, bro. I feel like that sometimes, bro. And it has a lot to do with what I feel for myself. Big Modi, how's it good? How's it going? Shout out to you, Mall High Salute. Thank you for being here. I feel like this, bro. You know, I feel like when you start having so much negativity, people start trying to go at your channel, and that's how I feel sometimes, because I have some people in here that they've been going at my channel a lot, like a lot lately, and I just don't get it. I just don't get that. I just don't get that, my bro. I don't get why people would do that, but we live in a world of haters, homie. Just pure haters. Because if there's nothing for you to really hate on, it's just pure haters. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Mall High. Salute to the riders, man. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm about to crack 5 eggs. English language. I don't speak. I speak nothing but English. How you doing? How are you doing today? God bless you, homie. Hope you're good. Even if you don't speak English, hope you're good. Hope you're good this morning. Mall High. Salute to you. So yeah, we're gonna go hit a. And what are you doing, brother? I'm getting ready to go to the gym right now. I'm about to eat my breakfast. Got my little cup of coffee going. I did my devotional for the day, and I gotta go do some legs. Gotta go do some leg days at the gym. So wish me luck, because them legs is crucial right there. Like, you need them to build. You need them to build a good solid foundation for working out. So I gotta go do some squats. I gotta go do some hack squats. Do you do you know? No, 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 no. What is it? Let me know what it is. What is that all about? I never heard of that. What is that? Let me know. Let me know. I'm here. I mean, I like knowledge. Let me know. Get my little raisins and fruit in real quick. This is a excellent mix right there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I don't. I'm not from over there, but my brother, I don't. I don't know them. Is he a good dude? What up, Broncos? Let's go, Mall High Salute. How you doing, fam? Broncos country season about to be litty. It's about to be litty, my bro. We coming first in the division again. I don't see nobody that could dethrone the Broncos. The draft is in a couple weeks. Huh? The draft is in a couple weeks. Do you go to the gym? Is your body that strong? I'm pretty strong. I'm pretty strong. Ugh. That's what you have to be, man. We gotta be strong. We gotta get them gains up. I also have a YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel, man? We gonna sub you up. We gonna sub you up. We'll sub you up. Go sub them up, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Today's been a slow day in YouTube, the YouTube world. Today's been a slow day in the YouTube world. Maybe all the craziness. YouTube was just like, nah, we ain't messing with you right now. See what I'm talking about? Y'all see what I'm talking about? YouTube is hating. People hating out there. Everybody's everybody hating. Craziness. Got me a little cup of coffee going. Some Joe. Got some Joe in the cup. Yes, sir. What you think about? Well, that gives you threats all across the middle, my bro. And I don't think nobody could actually cover that guy. So you put Cortland Sutton on the same field with him, and you rock with everything you have now. How are you going to be able to stop that? That's my question to people. Like, how do you stop that? That dude is like what? I would say he's probably in the top five of the fastest wide receivers in the league. I don't know how you're going to be able to stop that. I mean, it's a 1-2 punch. Bo Nix he just has to see the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do too much too fast. Let me just see the field. Touchdown. It's gonna be an exciting season, bro. It really is. It's gonna be an exciting season. Now, yeah. And to be real with you, I'll be real with you. I'll stop it, bro. Pretty much, bro. I'm a Saints fan. Who that? Nice. Hell yeah, man. To be real with you too, bro. To be 100% real with you, I honestly think the Broncos were one step away from having a downfield threat. That if you gave Bo Nix a number one wide receiver and some weapons, it's just like that's gonna be poison, homie. You're gonna have to pick your poison. So, a beautiful pickup for the Broncos. Beautiful pickup for the Broncos, bro. That right there is gonna be that's gonna be a good thing for Bo Nix, bro, because you finally have somebody you can count on. Because when they bring in Evan Ingram, they had bring in Evan Ingram. He didn't live up to what he was supposed to, homie. You know, he didn't live up to what he was supposed to, and it was like all off season last year they were saying that was supposed to be the Joker, and what did they do with him? Like, I don't know. Was it just the game plan, or was it actually Evan Ingram not being able to create separation? See, now we're at a point with the Broncos, bro, that you're probably if not the couple teams that are the face of the AFC. We can say whatever we want, but who else in the AFC? Who else in the AFC really has any type of firepower that the Broncos can create? I don't know, man. The Broncos is probably in the top three of the AFC face, bro. In the AFC, you know. Oh wait, if you're, I mean, I know a lot of people still saying Chiefs because Patrick Mahomes, um, but I don't even know if Patrick Mahomes is going to come back off of injury. I don't know if Patrick Mahomes will come back off of an injury. To be real with you, the injury he got, bro, there's people that never recover from that injury. So yeah, Waddle, bro, is dangerous. Hell yeah, because that's we didn't have that middle of the field type wide receiver, bro. You know, so I'm pretty excited, man. I'm pretty excited. And between the wide receivers that I wanted, homie, Waddle was one of them. He was one of them. Now, where can I break this off? Really, to be truthful, I don't really know how people gave Kansas City the division again People really just gave Kansas City Chiefs the division. They literally gave Kansas City the division. And you can't even, to be real with you, there's no way you can actually look at Kansas City and say they're going to run the division. They have a lot going against them, my bro. They have a lot going and a lot riding against them. And we got to see how Patrick Mahomes is going to come off the injury. They're getting older. They're getting way older. And you got a Broncos team that's actually young and hungry. Cause you gotta understand this too. The Broncos right now feel like they were gypped out of a Super Bowl. So when you look at that, they got firepower across the board and be like, bro, we got gypped out of a Super Bowl. And even the most critical Bronco hater, you if you look at that with not the bias glasses, you have to say the Broncos were gypped out of a Super Bowl. Hell yeah, I'm good, my brother. Everything worked out. Everything worked out, my brother. I was having difficulties with my live this morning. Yeah, thank God it was the starter. But we back to normal. We back to a good foundation. I don't know what was going on this morning, man, with my live. It almost had me a little hot, but nobody could hear me, homie. It was like weird. My live was acting weird, homie. So I don't know what was going on with it. But besides that, man, everything's good. Everything's good. We got robbed out of a Super Bowl in 2019. I seen that shit. The no call against the Rams, that was terrible, bro. I actually seen that. You know what's crazy? You know what's really crazy about that? The average NFL fan will see that, and they'll still try to act like there wasn't something that led up to that aspect, homie. The average fan is gonna throw a blind eye to that. Sounds like another blessed day. Yeah, nah, what you mean, my bro, lazy? So let's take the AFC Championship game, right? Let's take the AFC Championship game, right? Before you guys even scored your first point, the Broncos could have had 10-0, and then you would have had to win in that storm, and nobody was getting production. So when I say it like this, if the Broncos don't give you a free touchdown I got a mind blank right now. With the backup quarterback, and he don't give you a free touchdown and give you good field position, he don't just take the sack, we punt it. And then we go up 10-0 when they should have went for the field goal. It would have been 10-0. We would have won the game. There's no way you're putting up any points in the second quarter. We would have been up 10-0 going into the half. You're not getting no touchdown. So there was scenarios the Broncos gave you that game. Stidham, what am I doing, bro? Man, this coffee ain't kicked in quite a bit. I'm tripping right now, bro. I had a brain fart like a mug. And if you have Bo Nix in that game, he's going to do exactly what your boy did over there, Drake May. He's just going to run for a first down. Rada? So if you have Bo Nix in the game in the AFC Championship, and then we're playing, the Broncos went down the Patriots' neck with ease at first in that first quarter. He threw a touchdown all the way down the field at ease. That was a 7-0. And then you give the Broncos another shot and they don't go for it. That would have been 10-0. You're not even coming back in that second half. There's no way you could have came back in the second half. The storm came in. Nobody was moving the ball. I don't believe you win that game. Shout out to you though, my boy. Come on, we gotta we have to, bro. Listen to what I'm saying, Rada. Listen to what I'm saying. The homie, man. And you guys got it. There's nothing you could do, but you really seen in the Super Bowl why you were not meant to be there. You know, like you give us 10 points, which we already had. We don't go for the field goal. We don't go for it on fourth. We go up 10-0. 10-0. Do you agree with me on that? 10-0 going into the halftime. Then the storm came in. You're not coming back. There's no way you're putting up points. So the Broncos played into your hand. But this year's will be a little different. We're going to see. You know what I'm saying? All I know is the Broncos is coming back with a chip on their shoulder. Nah, hell no, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. But if my boy Bo Nix was there, it would have happened. Because Bo Nix, all he had to do, you ain't gonna be able to cover that. Boom, boom. He's just gonna be like, he's gonna do that boxer stand like, boom, 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 boom. He's just dodging defenders like boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you guys though. Y'all did your thing, bro. You know what sucks though, to be real, and all joking aside, that storm right there, bro. That storm right there, bro. That sucked for an AFC championship. You don't never want that type of storm in the AFC championship. hmm That should suck, bro. It should never be that type of storm in the AFC championship. But y'all did your thing, man, and then it fell apart in the Super Bowl, bro. No, we would have done way better in the Super Bowl. I'm not saying we're gonna win, but we would have gave them competition. We wouldn't have got steamrolled. With our defense, homie, we're not getting steamrolled. We would have actually, we might have lost. Now, we might have lost, but I don't believe we get steamrolled like that. I don't think we get steamrolled like that. Our defense was too elite. They would have got slowed down tremendously. And you might have had an aspect where the Broncos had an opportunity to win the game. But it's gonna be fun. So let's get to this, right? Now you look at this. What's one of the most memorable Bronco games you ever been to that I ever seen? I would have to say this right here, this game right here, bro. There's two that come. There's two that come to my mind right off top. It was the Demarius Thomas, Tim Tebow, Demarius Thomas. That right there was memorable, homie. Memorable. And then I would have to say one game that sticks with me, it was Ed McCaffrey in 96. We were in Minnesota, homie, and we were down, and John Elway throws over the middle, and it bounces up 3 times off defenders, and somehow they caught that shit. I remember literally drinking a big old, bro, and seeing this shit, because they could have been swatted down, but it flipped up 3 times, and somehow Ed McCaffrey was just right there. Boom. Foul back into the touchdown. I remember that too. That shit was crazy, bro. That was a memorable game right there. And that Demarius Thomas, Tim Tebow to Demarius Thomas. That game right there was killing him. Now the most heartbreaking ever. The most heartbreaking game ever. It was Jacksonville Jaguar, Mark Brunell, 1996. The Jaguars are a wild card team, and they come into Mile High, bro. And John Elway slip ups. He did a slip up, and they took John Elway's cookies. The worst game I ever experienced. Worst game I ever experienced. They took my boy John Elway's cookies. I said, damn. I think that game right there probably I cried as a little kid. That was like a game that I actually cried. I was a young kid and I cried about that game, bro. Damn. That was probably the most heartbreaking. I mean, live from Rikers. Life from Rock. What's up, Rockers? What's up, Denny? What's the mathematics today, B? What y'all doing at Rockers Island, man? What y'all over there doing, bro? You get out soon? Shout out to the homies on the shout out to the homies in Unit 5. Hell yeah. I heard Rockers Island is the hellhole, bro. Hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Shout out to you, my brother. I cried of anger for the no call. We feel that shit, man. We feel them emotions. People that don't know about that, they'll never experience that heartache, man. That's why when you win a Super Bowl and you really win it, you can just go like this. We did it, bro. We did that shit. Getting on that soon, bruh. Bruh. Hell yeah, my brother. Well, man, live up to it, man. Get out. Touch some money. Get back to the grind. Get back to the free world, my brother. And I don't know what your plan is, but God bless you, homie. God bless you, brother. Shout out to you, my dude. Uh, I'm just getting all my day started. I'm about to go to the gym. About to go to the gym, my brother. I was hot though, man. My YouTube was going crazy this morning. What they say in New York, that shit was spazzing, son. That shit was spazzing, B. I said, damn, fool. Why YouTube messing up my channel right quick? Monday morning, man. Monday morning is wilding out. With that Seahawks defense, I don't even think. I don't know. We had a better defense than Seahawks, I think. Our quarterbacks are rookies. They would have been some. But yeah, and I'm not saying that the Seahawks would have won, bro. But we had a defense that has slowed down like every team. It would have been it might have been a loss, but I think we would have battled them a little bit more, Lays. We'll see though. I guarantee this is how I know some real shit though. The Patriots and the Broncos are both the top runners of the AFC. We kicking Chiefs to the curve. We kicking the Chiefs back to the curve. So we the top runners, homie. AFC goes through New England and the Broncos. I don't care about Kansas City. I don't care about nobody else in the whole thing. Lamar Jackson and all that shit. Buffalo Bills. None of that shit. Hell no. Nah. We're going to see. We'll probably be in the AFC Championship again. And just know this. The chips on the shoulder from here on out. That chips on the shoulder for Broncos. Because we feel like we got screwed. But it's cool. It's all good in the hood. My brother. We can't stay down. Hello. Salute to you. Salute. It's time to get to this money, my dude. Make sure I got everything this morning. How we got Broncos and Patriots. Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Best football, right? The best football being played. Nobody wants to watch the Kansas City Chiefs no more. People giving them the title. I mean, how you gonna give them the first runner of the AFC? They ain't do shit. They didn't even make the playoffs. I don't want to hear that. Oh, let me get my C4. Today we got the Jolly Rancher C4. Yak 'em. Boom. Let's go. Put this off the Wi-Fi. Yeah. That'll be some hella good football. Some great football. Morning, what's up, my boy? Hey, Patrick, how you doing, fam? Getting my day started a little bit. Ready to take on the world. What we doing today? We're taking on the world. We're taking over the world. We're taking over the world, my guy. What we doing today? Salute. Gotta get to work, man. Get your money, my brother. Get your money, man. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. It's always good when you got some bread coming in, you know? I don't know how people, sometimes I be questioning how some people don't want to work. I'll be like, damn, bro, how you don't want to work? I got an ADHD, bro. I have to work. I got ADHD, my homie. I have work. I start driving myself crazy. I'm like, man, I need to do something. I got too much energy. Way too much energy. Hell yeah. I mean, you know, ain't nothing to it but to do it, bro. We got to have some bread in our pocket. You can't go through this world without having a little bit of money in the pocket. It just don't work, homie. And for myself, man, I refuse to go get the dope sack. For myself, I refuse to get the dope sack, homie. Hell nah. I can't even put myself in a predicament to go get a dope sack. And that's what I would used to do. I would go get the dope sack, homie. Go pick up something to slang. I can't do that no more. That's a no bueno for you, boy. You know how they make it though. It's easy to go get some easy money, right? It'd be hella easy to get some easy money. It's not easy to get to them work sites. It don't be easy to get to them work sites. You know? I have so much respect. I have so much respect, bro, for a person that gets up and actually goes to work, because, you know, for myself, bro, I live that aspect, getting up and going to work. So anybody and everybody that goes to work, that actually provides, homie, and goes to these 40-hour work jobs or do overtime, salute to you, my homies. Cause like that is not easy, homie. That is not easy at all. That's not easy at all, my brothers. And I salute, double salute to the homies, bro. It takes a real gangster to be a civilian. Hell yeah, fool. Hell yeah. You're not lying on that aspect, bro. You could, when I was younger, bro, you could probably call me a little out there, homie, a little slow, because I really never thought about it like this. But when you actually start thinking about the reality and the truth of the matter, nowadays, homie, call me scary or what? I'm scary. I'm not trying to go back to prison. So I'll do everything in my power to not go back to the penitentiary, homie. Everything in my power. I'll be a civilian. I'll be a civilian. I'll be everybody's civilian. I'll be a real civilian, homie. Y'all could have it. Like I tell everybody, y'all could have it. You guys could have that shit. I'll make Chicago crib from Springs. Oh, damn. I'm 50 now. I had a hard time going this civilian world, man. Yeah, and in honor to you, bro. Much respect to you. But I guarantee you out here living a good life with family, and you out here enjoying your your freedoms and good meals, and when's the time to put boots on? Shit, I think the time to put boots on is at an early age. Like, if you're asking me a real question and you're not trolling, I think the best time to put some boots on is learn some work ethic when you're young. Learn some work ethic when you're young, my homies. A real gangster gets up and work and provides for his family. Hell yeah, bro. That's honorable right there. That's where you get your stripes from. That's where you get your real stripes from. You know what I'm saying? Like, get up, get out there, and get your ass to work, homie. Let's become real deal about ourselves. There we go. I'm feeling the gist of things. YouTube was acting up on me this morning, bro. I don't know what YouTube was doing, bro, but they was acting up this morning, my homie. I felt deserted from YouTube. The YouTube streets were not actually being kind, homie, with what they do. Excuse me, I'm driving, my bros. YouTube. Shout out to my partners. All right, we here, my guys. We here. Shout out to y'all, man. Oh, my bad. I got stuck. There we go. What's up, my bro? What are you doing? Do you like Menudo? I love Menudo. It was hard when I got out readjusting to freedom. Yeah, and you're doing good now, man. That's all you could do. You're doing good. That's right. Big boots. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, my brother. Yeah, setting examples for examples. Let's go. Salute to the real workers out there, man. Y'all the real ones. Y'all the real ones. If you put real work in, you get real results. Let it know, homie. That's kind of what it is. Like, you can't see, that's what people don't realize, bro. You can't even shortcut yourself. You can't shortcut the process. You got to go through all the process, homie. All the greats did it. There's no shortcutting, bro. That's when you get bad results. When you shortcut shit, Big 100 in the building. What's up, my Rada? What's going on, fam? Salute. When you shortcut shit, that's when you get the bad results. Like, if you just go through the process, bro, and be patient and you work for that shit. That's why I tell kids, don't do steroids to get big, homie. Don't do steroids, bro, to get big. Like, put the work in for yourself, man. And you will get the results you need. You will get the results you need in life, homie. If Menudo in a fashion, let's go, bro. Why does Taco Bell have, I don't know, but I used to like the quesadilla, the steak quesadillas, homie. Big day with 100. Salute, my brother. Salute to that. Mall high salute to you, fam. We need father figures to be in their kids' life. Yeah, that's a true one too. You know, that's crazy how the system is, man. It kind of took the fathers out of the household. Bro. It's wild, man. But yeah, you know, I used to be, when I was locked up for a minute, I was in the penitentiary. I actually used to work for 10 cents a day out here in Colorado, bro. 10 cents a day, my homies. This is going to sound crazy, but America tastes better than for real. Damn, at the Taco Bell. That's crazy, my brother. That's crazy. Think about that. I used to work for 10 cents a day, huh, homie? 10 cents a day. Your checks in DOC, bro, your checks in DOC will be $10 a month from state pay. And then on top of that, they take 10%. So what are you left with? You're left with like $7, bro, in prison. Like, and if you got a good check, you would get like $13, homie, and they would take like 20%, 10 to 20%. So when I get out here and I'm working on this place, I don't complain, because in there people will kill over their $10, bro. So I don't complain, bro. I just go to work and I try to just do the work to the best of my ability so I can run a business. And that's kind of what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I keep that mindset. We're doing prison work. Yeah, prison is mandatory slavery. It really is, bro. Why doesn't talk about, you know, I kind of keep that in the back of my mind, bro. You know, 10 cents a day, homie. How do you even live off of 10 cents a day, to be real with you? How do you live off that 10 cents a day? Like, and if you're not getting canteen from the outside world, bro, you're done data. Like, it's a no bueno. Crazy, homie. $12 a month. Fuck that state pay. But I had to do it. Yeah. I mean, you could get some ramen noodles, right? You get ramen noodles. I mean, depending on where you were. I remember ramen noodles when I first fell, they were 21 cents a ramen noodle. 21 cents, 10 cents a ramen noodle. So yeah, man, it was that. But I would get 100 ramen noodles. Bro, and you know what I'm saying? Like, basically live off of ramen noodles. $10 either keeps you alive. Well, yeah, man, and that's why we didn't stay picky. We used to have the saying, bro, you don't eat for taste, you eat for survival, bro. So you would eat everything, bro. You better make sure you go to all your meals and you eat everything on that plate. You live off of 10 cents a day by fighting other people for noodles. Yep, you want to stock up on them noodles, homie. Shit, noodles was like a delicacy in that bitch. It was like a delicacy, my bro. I used to eat like 4 ramen noodles a day. What type of dessert y'all making there? Well, you can make a couple desserts, homie. You can make the shit called, they actually have ingredients for every type of dessert, but they got this thing called it's the prison cheesecake, homie. You get strawberry shortcakes, you get all the cream out the strawberry shortcake, you get the cream cheese that they buy. You could get that from the chow hall, and then you have to make it out of the graham crackers, like there's graham crackers that you crush up, bro. You get ice in there, bro. You let that shit freeze up. It turns into a cheesecake. Delightful. It's bomb, homie. And then they got, you know, like they'll have this thing with the oatmeal, homie. They put candy in it, candy suckers. They got all kinds of shit in there. Taking back those left arm chicken for real. And steroids too, bro. And steroid chickens. The sandwich pops and all the different hookups. That was the craziest aspect, homie. Lots of time to be creative. Yep. My favorite thing was the fat bastards, though, bro. That was my favorite meal, and they were the fat bastards. See, everything in there was a hustle, though. They had the sucker man, bro, and that fool would make some good ass suckers. I had a buddy of mine who went there for 3 years. Dude rarely eats on the outside. Slim as fuck. Up. Me. He went in there, came out, didn't gain. Damn. Well, he probably was like, I'm not eating this food. Bro, you have to, you do. Like, to be real with you, when I first started doing time, you had to really be a savage to eat the jail food, homie. You had to be a savage, homie, to eat the jail food, because I used to actually eat some of the jail food and then throw up. Like, that shit used to make you sick, homie. And it doesn't in DOC, it's a little better, but like their dishes are not too tasteful, bro. Like, that shit was nasty even in DOC. Nasty in DOC, bro. I don't never forget, homie, throwing up spaghetti, bro. One time I ate spaghetti of theirs, and then I went to the weightlifting. I went outside to the weigh pile. Bro. I threw that shit up on the yard. That shit was nasty, homie. And I'll never forget that taste. I said, bro, we ain't even supposed to be eating this shit. Yes, it is. It's still a thing, bro. It's still a thing. I don't know, bro. I haven't been to the county in jail since 2000 because I caught a traffic after I got out of prison. I caught a traffic thing in like 2016. I was only over there for a week, but it was still going on, homie. Yeah, it was still going on. Part of the reason people get so big is because there's no, so everyone is and that's another thing is too. I mean, that's why they put the chemical in the food, I believe, because they don't want people to be going wild. But then again, too, bro, like, I don't know about every prison aspect, but out here, some fools slip up and they start messing with the boys on the yard. They mess with them transformers, the she's, and it goes bad. It's all bad. Shout out to you, my bro. Ma, I salute, get to the money. I always say this, man. The best day in the penitentiary is it don't even compare to the worst day out here in the free world, homie. It don't even compare to the worst day, the worst day you're having out here in the free world, bro. Like, it's better than the best day to have in prison. I seen a box that said not for human. That's nasty, bro. That is gross, homie. When you think about that shit, that's what they're feeding the people in there, homie. They're feeding the people in there. You know? That's just gross, bro. And really people have to eat it because what are you gonna do? You're gonna die. Then again, I think DOC don't care if you die or not. I really honestly think it's just a number thing, money. They get money for every person in DOC, you know? So I don't even think that they care if you die, homie, to be real with you. I mean, look at what they do out in some of them penitentiaries, bro. They'll have a new number and they'll put a young dude in a cell with an actual predator that got predator in his history. They'll sal him up with a young dude coming in. And I seen the worst thing. I seen some of the worst shit, bro, where some of them young dudes, they get in a cell with somebody that's a predator. It's over for them dudes, bro. So and the guards will notice, bro. They don't really care. They're not gonna trip off of that. You know? It's mind-blowing, bro. I'll be curious to know how many folks go into prison and do a bid that eat all the. Do they leave prison with I promise you, bro. I'm surprised I didn't get that shit because I was eating wham whams and yam yams, and when I ordered the canteen, bro, I would order all the snacks. I'm eating strawberry shortcakes, oatmeal cakes. I'm having Butterfingers, all that shit, bro. I'm gonna eat all of that shit. That's what the chickens used to say. To not you ever heard of Fleece Johnson? Yeah, how many Fleece Johnson? Oh, and in Colorado, you like in our off of 5 fingers, I remember 5. There was Marvin Gray out here, there was Morrison, Big Jimmy, there was a fool named Paligan in there, and there was a fool named Smitty. They were all notorious for that shit in Colorado. Notorious, bro. They didn't even care. Just go into your search engine on YouTube and say Marvin Gray. Put Marvin Gray into your search engine. He'll come up. You'll see his story, man. That fool would knock out fools. He was knocking out his workout partners out here though. RS for red tension, hypertension. Yeah, crazy, bro. Crazy. Really sad. That's a lot of sugar in the canteen. For real, bro. I did though. His name is Marvin Gray. You could put, I think it's Grey. He was notorious for that shit out here, bro, homie. He was a weightlifter. He was a weightlifter, bro, and he did powerlifting. Fleece Johnson did it for the love of the game. Marvin Gray just did it to just Terrorized some people. Smitty is out. Damn, remember Smitty? Crazy dude, bro. He would actually stick you over his. He was not playing. Marvin Gaye died in 2013. He did. He died of diabetes, my bro. He died of diabetes. The serial killer. Yeah, that shit was wild on me. Yeah. He was out here. I actually, when I was going through Sow House 5, I actually seen him on the other side of the tier, because out here in Sow House 5, it's a big old tier, and they got the tier on the other side, and then they got the tiers where I was, bro. And them old school, they have the old school fashion sows, so you actually could see him. Marvin Gaye was coming through. It was like his last couple years that I was alive with it, that he was alive. He's small now. Damn, bro, was he smoking bops? Ooh-wee. Diabetes killed him. But I'll say like this, bro. The energy you put out to the world, you're gonna get bad karma, homie. You're gonna get bad things. And Marvin Gaye did some heinous things to people out here in Colorado. He did some heinous things to people out here in Colorado, bro. I remember just hearing stories of workout partners. These are fools that he worked out with, homie, and one day he'll just get a hair up his ass. What up, Big Reds? What's good with you, my bro? Big Day with 100. And then all of a sudden, he just knocks out his workout partner, homie. A fool that he been actually getting money with, and he just knocks him out. Boom! And then he just goes up in him. Damn. I don't know if he was smoking. Dang, bro. Oh, yeah, he might have, because he had a lot of boys in there when I was passing through. I try to stay away from Smitty, bro, because like on the outside, he's a cool dude. Like, you can have a conversation with that dude, but on the inside, he wasn't a good dude, bro. It's crazy, homie. Smitty would talk to you like he talked to people like respectfully, but he really was a killer over his, you know what I'm saying? Like, killer over his things. He had diabetes and was taking booty. He was really a sweet, crazy, homie. And you got to understand this, homie. I'm in my fresh 20s, and I'm a youngster. When I hit DOC, I call my case 18. So when I'm hearing about this and these dudes are going through the system, I'm a young individual and a young person, and it's like, damn, fool, this is what the penitentiary's about. It wasn't no camp. It was seeing OG Frizz, and it was seeing OG, you know what I'm saying, Ice and them fools. It was seeing Marvin Gaye's and Big Foamers and Big Jimmy's and all these fools that were serious convicts, bro. These are not just inmates. I really just understand, homie. Prison for me, I could do time, but I'll never ever be institutionalized. Never. I could never be that person that got institutionalized. Crazy, homie. Boom. My mom's husband was locked up with the Iceman killer. Damn, how did that go about? That's wild, homie. Crazy. Well, they say, you know what? They say Ray Ray. They say Ray Ray too, bro. That there was some crazy stuff about Ray Ray too, and that was my dog, homie. Ray Ray's initially from the hood though, but I heard some crazy stuff about Ray Ray too, man. It breaks my heart, homie. It breaks my heart to a T, because that's my boy, bro. It fucked me up, homie. Where like, if you can't. Man, I'm not even gonna speak on it, bro. It just messed me up. My mind's messed up behind the homie Ray Ray, bro. Yeah, Ray Ray's big, though. He's a big dude. Ray Ray actually, he taught me a lot that I know about prison, bro. Like, he's the one that gave me the ropes to prison. And I heard some crazy stuff about the homie, man. He's a good dude in heart, yeah. He is. He's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a good dude, bro. I was just fucked up because he actually, homie was like my family, bro. He was writing my mom, bro. Like, my mom was sending that fool bread. And then I just heard something recently, man. He was a good dude though. I still got love for the homie. You know, he always have my love, bro. But I just, damn, homie, you just hear about different things, you know. Um, Billy Hankins, big OG. Oh yeah, yep. Billy Hankins, shout out to the homie, man. Johnny Jeff, those are my relatives too, brother. But yeah, bro, like those was old school foods that were just, you know what I'm saying. Thank you for the 100 again, Rada. Thank you for the 100. Shout out to you, my bro. What that mean? What does what mean? I ran into Smitty at the gas station. Damn, homie, that's crazy. Cause when I actually was on the yard with Smitty, bro, that fool was like, he was a solid big dude, bro. Like that fool was big, homie. And now to know that shit, homie, like now to know that shit, it's like, damn, fool. I can't even believe that. What it do? What's crap? Salute. Shout out to y'all, man. I got the C4. Yeah, young Ray Loke's out here too, bro. I thought he had life. Yeah, he's skinny. Young Ray Loke, homie, his Ray's little homie, he's out here doing good for himself. Baby D Love out here. They're all doing good, homie. Those are like Ray's little partners. I talk to D Love all the time. I'm surprised them fools got out too. They had a lot of time off. And the homie little heads up, he just beat the 50 piece, bro. He got a gang of that time knocked off. I was like, damn, man, shit. There was a lot of people on that yard, like Lil Kool-Aid and that fools, bro. I don't know if you know who Kool-Aid was. Little Kool-Aid from A-Trays. He was over there on some crazy shit too. You know what I'm saying? Love. Is he Chicano? Nah, D-Love is a black dude. David Webster. Yeah, that's the rider right there, bro. He's doing good for himself though too. You know what I'm saying? He's doing good for himself. But yeah, young Ray Loke, homie, he's Mexican, Chicano. He's Chicano. He's Ray's younger homie. Shit, I remember this, homie. You know what's crazy? That fool Smitty, bro. Talking about Smitty, I remember he actually locked this fool over the dude that was on the yard. This fool named, I think his name was Red or some shit. He locks the dude, bro. I said, damn, that fool is serious about that shit. And every time I seen Smitty's ass, bro, he had that look. He was just like, he just had that look. He was walking that prison yard like, I was like, damn, fool. Old School Hogjaw was another one too. Old School Hogjaw. He was an OG, bro. He was on that time too. Hey, Sev, did you fellas in jail shoot notes with string? It depends on what tier you are. They was feeding, they was fishing. If you do go to South 5, Hal, yeah. You go to South House 5, bro, you might fish. You might have to fish some shit down the tier. But yeah, we did. We did a little bit. You had to be a good fisherman too. Throw that down the tier, homie. Let me get some coffee, fool. South House 5, yeah. Don't ever do time at South House 5, bro. I hated South House 5. I'd rather be in I don't know. DRDC. Yeah, DRDC because you actually were in a cell. But South House 5, that shit was the old school prison, bro. They had actually bars and the doors would be like tink, 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 tink. South House 5 was trash, bro. There was a fight with the Crips and Sureños back in the day. You talking about are you talking about Fremont when they set it off in Fremont? Or are you talking about when they set it off in Lyman? Because I heard in Fremont, bro. I heard that them fools actually all went to CSP for crashing out. I'm talking about they did fools so dirty. Them fools, some of them fools ended up with metal plates in their shit. They all caught time on that shit, bro. They all caught CSP time. Hell yeah, fishing is bomb, homie. Hell yeah, they call it fishing out here. I need to go fishing. Would you ever be on the show 60 Days in? Hell no, bro. I'm not going back to jail. No, I'm not going back to jail, fool. I refuse to lose. I'm not going back to jail, homie. I have PTSD. No, I can't do that. Were the living conditions poor in South 5? Yeah, bro, because it's like you don't have no privacy. You literally can see across the tier into somebody else's house, and you can see like 2, 3 floors. You can see people shitting. You can see people having sexual relations with each other. It's always loud in there. What's up, homie? Where you from? What's up, homie? Give me some coffee. Hey! Like, it was always loud in South House 5, bro. My bro Fallon told me, yeah, shout out to Fallon from Northside. The Northside, that's my dog right there, homie. Fallon was a rider, bro. You talking about Northside him and Fallon? That was my dog right there, bro. He was in the Buena Vista. He was in the Buena Vista shit too, bro. He was in Buena Vista, homie, knocking fools out. That was one of them riders, bro, from the north side. Like, you didn't want to come across Fallon, homie. He was a rider from the north. If it's the same Fallon, I bet the state didn't take care of the South House 5. Now, well, South House 5 is more of like, it's a delay over unit. So you're going to DOC from South House 5. It's just to find out where you're going. It's one of them type of units. But there is territorial too. That's like behind the walls, homie. That's like the buildings behind South House 5. That's like the penitentiary. But that's more for like HIV and sick patients, and you know what I'm saying? They have a lot of homosexuals there. Did one of the prison homies ever clap the female? Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, they were clapping the caseworkers, CMRC, all them females were getting picked off. Now, when I fell, the homies told me I couldn't even talk to the guards without somebody listening. Like, when I fell, homie, my homies were like, you don't go into the case managers without one of the homies listening. You don't talk to the guards. Basically, that's what they told me. But there was a lot of people picking off the guards, definitely. Yes, sir. He's a. Oh yeah, that's my rider right there. His teeth got knocked out in that. Buena Vista. I think that Buena Vista rumble, homie. Cause they were rumbling, bro, and there was like 30 Sureños that rushed him, but Fallon was holding his own. So when they came back to Crowley, because a lot of them fools got shipped out off of Buena Vista, the homies in Crowley were like, we know you from Northside Denver. We're not gonna let the Sureños trip. And they kind of backed up off him because Momo and them fools went over there too. Yeah. That's my dog right there, homie. Big Nutty. Hell yeah. That's the homie, Rada. Good morning. Good morning. Me and the homies were the first ones for the Scared Straight program. Orway, homie. I heard they closed Orway down too, man. I heard they closed the Orway down and Walsenburg. Now, I don't know for sure, but that's what I heard. What up, Big Matt? What's good with you, brother? I was embarrassed when Nicole said, when he said, I'm getting too old for this. Yeah, it's trash, bro. It's trash. I'm glad I never went back after getting out of prison. No, for nothing. Glad you made it out. Hell yeah, bro. I was a fresh 18 when I caught my case, bro. I was a fresh 18 and I went all the way to like 28 straight. I didn't even get out. So doing a little bit of stretch like that, it really put stuff in perspective for me. Like, I was a kid, homie. I was a kid, and me, I'm a Mexican loc. I'm a Mexican crib, homie. So I had so much shit going on, bro, just because of that. I'm taking fades. I'm in the mix. The older homies, like the homie Ray, that's the homie. He was always into some shit. He used to beat fools up on a regular, and we would always just be in the mix of just being in politics. He taught me a lot though, but that shit traumatized me, bro, because I'm like, I'm a kid, homie, around all these fucking fools doing life sentences. I'm like, damn. And you got to understand at the time too, bro, like, let's put this in perspective, to be real. The Mexican damus, they were really, really tripping. Like, they were tripping off a lot of shit. It wasn't even a lot of the Park Hill Bloods. It was the Mexican damus. They hear the Mexican Kiwi hit the yard, and I got beef with fools from the streets, bro. There was all kinds of shit. That went on, bro. So like, as soon as I hit the yard, I was already in the mix of shit. Like, Cause I couldn't put down my rag. I couldn't put down my rag, bro. I had too much funk. I had too much drama in the streets. So I had a lot of shit coming when I got to the DOC. You know what I'm saying? Like, you learned harder lessons than most and survived hell. Yeah, bro. And I'm actually grateful for it, because it really just put stuff in perspective for me, homie. Did I really want to do that for the rest of my life and be a person that just kept going back to prison and going back to prison and going back to prison? So when I went, cuz I did go to the halfway house. I did go to the halfway house, and I went back to DOC in a matter of 2 weeks. I regressed back to DOC to go to my MRD, and I was in the county again, and I'm like, damn, bro, I'm going to do another 5 years, man. And I got sick to my stomach. I told myself from that day on, bro, when I get out of prison, I'm never going back to DOC, bro. I will die. I will kill myself. I will shoot out with the cops before I go back to DOC. And I never went back after I got out, bro. Good morning, God bless. How are you doing today? I'm good, man. I'm about to go do some legs. I got my little drink on, and I never went back once, bro. Never went back once. Do you remember that video shot at Berkeley Park a few years back that Fallon was in? Nah, hey, bro, what is the song called? I would definitely like to go check it out. I definitely would like to go check it out, my brother. You know? Hey, and at that time, bro, I'm going to be real with you. Like, I know people nowadays, they say that everything was truce. Everything was a truce everything now is like the truce between the Northsiders and the Sureños and the Norteños. But at that time, when I was doing time, bro, the Sureños were acting up, bro. They were trying to push a lot of power. So any Northside, any Norteño, homie, you had to have real heart. You had to have some real ass heart to be on them yards, bro. Because them Sureños were trying to act up. So if you survive them years with a good name on you, and you're from the North, you were the realest people out there, because they had a no policy and they said 5-on-1, bro. So whoever made it in them days, I gotta give much respect, bro. I gotta give much respect, because there was times, bro, them Sureños they were pushing a lot of power, were you, my best friend, we're Mexican. We hustle back and forth on the streets, aka our yards. Yeah, not definitely, bro. You know, you had to have a hustle in there. You did have to have a hustle, man. Definitely. You were in the moment, Seb. Got caught up at an early age. Grew, learned, and make something with your life. Not an easy task to perform, especially when you live in the city, for real. You want to know something too, bro? I'm gonna be real. One reason why I started YouTube too, it was to build my confidence up in social skills. Because before I started YouTube, bro, I didn't really talk to a lot of people out here. I wanted to be antisocial because of prison. I didn't want to talk to you. If you weren't from the neighborhood, I didn't really talk to you like that. So YouTube is kind of like gave me social skills. I can actually talk to people out here. That's why I do YouTube, homie. It's not just doing YouTube. It's because, honestly, I didn't have a lot of confidence when I got out, bro, to talk in front of people. I literally I was so antisocial, bro, from prison. And this shit opened up a lot of things for me, bro, to be able to talk and be able to have a discussion and communication skills. So it's deeper than just doing YouTube, bro. Like, to be honest, homie, you know, you guys done helped me a lot, because it helped me get my social skills up, to be real, and not be so antisocial. Those eyes will get dang, you're gay. Their group was MHB. It's called Hidden Switches. Okay. MHB boys, nice, homie. Yeah, we gonna have to link up, brother. I'm gonna have to check it out. Like, that would be dope to I want to get a real interview with a solid homie from that part of town, bro. I would love to get a solid interview with like somebody, Momo, Cheto, Fallon, Blazer, OG Blazer. Like, I wish Nutcase, that was my dog right there too, Nutcase. I wish somebody of that caliber, I could get a good ass interview, bro. Because those are the fools that you definitely stamped the north side. Those are the ones that really had a name, you know. Favorite song as a kid was Steady Dipping. Ah, that was hard, bro. Steady Dipping was that. I feel it. I totally understand using YouTube for that too, building confidence. Not real shit though. Like I never thought I was gonna be able to be a talker. And maybe that's why I do YouTube like a lot, because it helps me with that. It definitely helps me with that, you know. You're a natural on this mic. Let's go, Rada. Let's go. And you know what they say, Kanar, what don't kill you makes you. Overstand a lot of rasa may feel some type of way because what you bang, but I respect your crip and I appreciate it, my brother. Yeah, not for sure, homie. There's been a lot of, you know, there's been a lot of people that, you know, don't understand, you know, but then again, there's real ones like yourself, my bro, that like if you get to know the person, homie, and you guys can shoot the shit, homie, and you guys literally get to kind of like feed off of each other, you understand there's real people from different walks of life, homie, and I appreciate that shit, definitely. Hell yeah, salute to that, my brother. And I appreciate you always tapping in too, my bro, you know. What did you start your channel, Sev? 2015. I had 2 channels, my bro. I had 2 channels. I had like 2 channels running, homie. And they stopped my other channel, so I kind of just went off of this channel because this channel was still up and running, you know. It was still up and running, my bro. I'm the same way. I was antisocial. Now I do a lot more. Let's go. That's good, man. That's good. Like, it helps a lot, homie. I come back due to your honesty, always real life shit. Let's go, bro. What Momo? There's the I think his name Dragon. He's the little he's the baldy homie. He's the baldy homie. I only know him by Momo, but that's the homie. He comes on my channel a lot too. Sandoval, not is it Sandoval? I don't want to give his government name, but he's the little bald head, the little bald homie. He used to wear glasses. And I want to face again the Super Bowl. Let's go, Rada. The Super Bowl brought us in alliance. Let's go, my homie. Steady dipping. Only the real ones know. Yeah. Aragon. Yep. That's my rider right there, fool. He was a solid. He was in that Buena Vista too. Tattoos on the neck. Yep. He comes on here a little. He got out, man. Yeah, that's my rider right there, bro. That's my rider right there. Salute to that dude, man. He was a part of the crazy shit too, man. He was knocking fools out too. He was knocking shit out with Fallon, bro. At that Buena Vista riot, them dudes were back to back. Like they're the ones that set the tone for that shit, homie. They set the tone for that shit. I never ever thought I would go out in public after everything I've been through. Hey, you're doing good though. That's all that really matters is, you know, you staying with it. You definitely staying with it. Steady dipping. Yeah, I remember them fools pulling up to the yard, bro, and fools were on their neck. But you know Fallon, homie. That fool grabbed one of them things right away. I said, damn, homie, this fool's serious. And Ray, the fool Ray that we're talking about, bro, he approached Fallon like, are they tripping with you? And a lot of fools was scared of Ray. So when they seen him approach Fallon like, nah, we can't let you get him, they were kind of like, damn, Ray, why you got to get involved with this shit? And I'm like, damn, homie, here we go again. So yeah, man, it was one of them things, bro. Those were respected dudes, man. Respectable dudes, homie. Respectable dudes. My bro was like that in there. Hell yeah, no, for sure. Who's your bro, Marada? You were obviously clicked with a group of fellas in jail. Said, did anyone else besides you get out of jail and stay out? Yeah, my homie Young Ray. That's Ray's little homie. That fool bought him a house. That fool got a motorcycle, bro. He got kids. And I told him, like when I got out and he got out, I said, hey, homie, you've been doing time way longer than me. And I said, hey, bro, if you do want to just chill and take care of your family, bro, I don't even hold that against you, bro, because that fool did 15 years, bro. He already did 15 years. And I just told him, like, man, just build up your family, bro. Like, fuck all this politics shit. And he created a good foundation for himself. My homie Who Ride that be on here too. Who Ride be on here too, bro. He did federal and state time, and he ain't ever going back. That fool works. He owns his own little company, you know. But I know I got a lot of partners that went back to prison, bro. A lot of people that went back to the penitentiary, and it's because they didn't have an outlet. I wish I would have explained. Do a YouTube channel. Let's do a YouTube channel for you, because you can make some money and you can enjoy life. Make you a little bit of money and enjoy life off of YouTube. They call him Green Eyes for Minute Shams. He's gone now. Damn, man. Alan, I talk to him all the time. Hell yeah, man. Let him know that Savage Sev, homie Sevlo from the yard, man. Green Eye Sev with longer hair, because I used to have longer hair, sends his love. Let him know that he's Ray's little partner. Get yo some bread. Let's go. Because I look a little different too, bro. I look a little different. I used to have long ass hair. Does Fallon still got that grill, homie? He used to have that. He used to have them diamond grills. Most of my friends from my younger years are either on drugs or dead. Got you. I'll tell him I appreciate that. He used to have that grill, homie, long ass hair. Yep. And everybody that knows me from DOC, like them years, bro, you got to understand, I was shot up too. I got shot up previous, so I was a little skinnier, and I had long ass hair, bro. I had the warrior braids in prison. I had the warrior braids. Ever cook something tasty on a bed bun? Do COs even care if y'all making? You have to do it in your cell though. Like, the thing about Colorado DOC, they don't want you to have no enjoyment, homie. So Christmas, them motherfuckers will make you go in your cell. You couldn't even spread up in the unit with everybody. They would be like, oh, take that in your unit. Take that in your cell. I'd be like, damn, fool, you're trying to take our Christmas spirit away? One of these lives would dig, seeing a pic of you with long hair. Hell yeah, I'll do that shit. I'm going to expose myself with longy hair. I can't. You know, I had long hair to about right here, right? My hair came down to the middle of my chest. But you want to know one reason why I cut it in there? To be real with you, homie. Dead ass real with you. So I started fighting this fool. This dude named Hungry. Big ass fucking. This dude was like 300, 360 or like 370. I'm only like 180 pounds. And I already knew, bro. Once I go in the cell with this dude, I'm going to have to do something. So I'm not going to lie to you. As soon as he walked through, I actually took off on him. I literally snuck his ass from the back because he's so big. I didn't even let him turn around, bro. As soon as he was going through the door of the cell, I came in and I literally took off on him. Boom. My shit compared to him didn't even hurt that dude. But I had long ass hair at that time, and he grabbed me by my hair, bro. And when he grabbed me by my hair, he pulled me down, and then that fool started uppercutting me. Boom. And I was getting fucked up because of my hair. Then my homie ran in and he hit that fool. Boom. And when he hit that fool, his eye split. Like, it started spraying blood. My homie hit him, rocked his ass. Boom. So we start coastering him. Boom, boom. Then he just pushed my little homie, one of my little partners, into the thing, and he started giving him the boots. And I ran up on his neck and I just started swinging. And then the other fools, like, there was some other dudes that were not with him. He was not a part of them fools, but they said that we jumped him and they were cool with him. So it almost turned into a big ass riot. The day after that happened, bro, I literally went to go shave my hair. I said, I'm never gonna actually have hair in prison again, homie. Sunday, shout out to Brazilian. Shout out to Brasilia. Yeah, that shit was sucked, homie. That shit sucked in there, bro, with long hair. I gotta know, have you seen anyone get hit with a Glock? Ooh, nah, I seen some fool get hit with the freaking, well, yeah, the shit bomb. They called it a shit bomb with the toothpaste. That was it, bro. They just hit it under the door, but that was for chomos, bro. That was like a chomo thing. Like the chomos will get that shit. I'm glad we are staying out. Hell yeah, bro. It's all good. It's good to stay out. Super good. Yeah, he pulled me by my hair, bro. He pulled me by my hair. Dang, I never heard it's called that before. I disagree, Dave. You fight him for survival, you pulling hair. He did pull me by the hair, though, man. I think Momo lives. Dang, for real? Yeah, shout out to my rider, bro. Hey, he actually, I heard he went back for a minute, and then he actually came. He went back and came back out to the streets. Man, but yeah, and you know what's crazy about that though, to be real with you, like I was so way more littler than that dude. And that dude could not knock us out. That's the crazy part. What's cracking with you? How you doing, fam? Straight to my native people. Shout out to the brothers, man. How you doing, fam? Mall high salute. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hell yeah. Appreciate that shit. The warden stole our damn funds over a year. Now, I'm going to say like this, bro. I'll be real with you, too. Another thing, Big Cheers with 100. Let's go. Shout out to the family, man. Shout out to the rider right there. I got to be real with the people, too, man. Colorado DOC got watered down, too. Like, when I first found, it was a little more structure. A lot of stuff going on in DOC, but I heard that it's watered down now. I heard that shit is so watered down in prison. I heard people are doing a lot of different things that never flew when we were doing time. So I don't know, man. It's one thing out here, man. I heard that even the state pay, I heard that everything is just trash now. So it was trash then. Now DOC's really trash. I'm definitely not trying to go back to Colorado DOC. Hell nah. My homie has said that they're smoking spice. Everybody's smoking that spice shit in there. Everybody's off of spice. That's the worst drug you can be, off of some spice. What the hell is spice? You know, another thing is too, Lawrence. So when I was young, you know, the K2, yeah, the K2. How did that shit even get to the Colorado? How did that shit even get to Colorado, bro? I mean, I understand heroin. Heroin was always a thing out here. But everybody want to be off the spice? Homies and all, OG homies. So another thing is too that sucked for me is I was a kid, homie. Like I mean, I'm a grown man, right? But one thing that sucked for me, bro, is that when I was in DOC, the youngsters, bro, they try to like break them. They try to break the youngsters in Colorado. So them fools would mess with me all the time, homie. They were always messing with me, the guards. I found the biggest person in Way and they asked him if he would work out with me. My homie was in for 20 years, damn. Ooh-wee, 20 years is a long time. They were shaking down my cell, bro, every 2 weeks. These dudes would mess with me, and them fools would actually move me to different Sallies. What up, man? What's up, Paul Wall? Literally shaking like, nasty work, homie. Nasty work. I'm a weed smoker, drink tequila, Red Bulls, and pass all the other substance. Hell yeah, man, that's good though. Staying clean. Hit an ass weed. Yeah, hey, cheers for real, bro. What the hell? Hell nah. Who the hell created Spice? Like Spice One and Spice Girls. That's craziness, fool. In all reality though, man, to the youngsters that watch this shit, I'm not glorifying the prison life in any way in this conversation, because a lot of youngsters think that sometimes I glorify that shit. I'm just trying to let you guys know. You know, I'm trying to open your eyes, because I had a youngster just recently tell me, and I was talking to this youngster. He said, I want to go to prison for I can experience it with the big homies. And I had to tell that little youngster, bro, you ain't gonna experience nothing with the big homies, because you ain't even gonna be able to talk to the big homies. The big homies are gonna make you run and do missions for the big homies. You think the big homies you're talking about are gonna fucking have love for your little ass? They gonna see you being they gonna see you that you a new number, and they're gonna send you on some dummy missions. That's what the big homies love is gonna show you. And then you the littlest piece on the board, bro. You gonna be doing a lot of dummy missions for the big homies that you think that got love for you. For a minute there, people were able to buy that shit at the gas station. Damn. That's evil work right there, man. That's evil work. Spice. Damn. The warden is a inmate now. Damn. Oh, so he was doing some corrupt stuff. He was doing some corrupted stuff. I knew some librarians. I knew some librarians in prison that were bringing stuff in for people that got hammed up. The youngsters think it makes you glorify larger than life, doing time early. Hey kids, listen to Sev. You're getting a free educational video here, chosen wisely. Choose it, man. Absorb it. I used to hear this shit that say absorb stuff like a sponge. Learn off of what you can and absorb it. You know? Because a lot of times, bro, like a lot of people, they will say, hey, Sav, you preaching, and all the OGs, you guys be preaching, but it'll save you a lot of misery. You know? Going to have to do a stretch, or going to have to do time, bro. Time doesn't stop for nobody too, because your family out here struggling while you're doing time. It doesn't stop for nobody. Time's gonna continue to go. It's always gonna go. When I went to the penitentiary, bro, my sister was what? 16, my little sister 17. When I got out, she's a full-grown woman with kids. Mama Bear, my mom, bro, she was going through so much when me and my brother had caught our case. A lot of things, bro. And my mom, you know, she's getting older, but my mom was the number one that stood in our corner. She stood in our corner, you know, like my mom, she was the one that supported me and my baby bro. The difference between a wise man and a lot of fools is wise men learn from other mistakes. Amen to that. Amen to that. You can learn from other people's mistakes and say, I don't want that shit, you know? Mall High salute. Shout out to Boston, man. Shout out to the homies from Boston. They showed me a lot of love, man. Mama Bear, my mother was there through visits. My mom was there through every letter, every JPay. My mom was there. That's why when I got out, I try to do a lot of things to keep myself free, for I could help mom and I could help my family. But it really is a trap, because like the way that people live out here, you'll get pulled back into some bullshit. You'll get pulled back into bullshit, and then you'll be like, damn, homie, I didn't want to be in this predicament again. But that's why you have to choose who you be around. That's why you have to choose who you be around, and only be around people that still sharp and still. That's all that it matters. That's all that it amounts to. Still, sharp, and still. Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's a little thoughts for today. That's my little thoughts for the day. You know, shout out to everybody. Salute to all the homies out there. And somebody told me to do a hairline review. They said, hey, do a hairline review. See, my hairline is good. I got the good hairline today. I got the good hairline. See, and that's another thing is too, bro. That's why we joke a lot on these channels too. That's why I joke a lot on this channel. Because if you don't have the willpower to smile and be happy during the day, you're just gonna be miserable. I see a lot of people out here miserable. So many people out here miserable, bro. They so mad at everything, homie. They so mad at everything. I say, damn, bro, you have so much to be blessed for. I'm like, damn, homie, you have so much to be blessed for, homie. Count your blessings. I had a guard smuggling and tattooing. Damn. Did you get a lot of work done in there, my bro? Did you get a lot of tattoos in there? I'm not even gonna cap. I got a couple tattoos, and I realized that. I realized that the YouTube tattoos. I realized the YouTube tattoos wasn't for me. I mean, the jail tattoos wasn't for me, bro. Somebody messed up my tattoo. Somebody messed up my tattoo, and he didn't know what he was doing, bro, and literally scarred me. He scarred me. I said, damn, how you gonna scar me? But, you know, I mean, it was hella cheap in there, homie, to get I had 3 kids. Went sweat, hit my house down. So it affected them, right? It affected them. It's crazy, homie. What up with my Rada right there? What's good with it, fam? No prison tats, cleaning the needle with a lighter. How do we do that? How do people just do that, my bro? How do people just do that? Nobody is clean. That shit, man. I seen some people hitting the same meth needle, bro. I've seen people actually hit the same meth needle in there. Dying, getting diabetes, and getting hepatitis C. Yet again, what's good with you, man? Like, damn, you didn't even clean that needle, bro. You're using the same needle? You're using the same needle? Fool's getting hepatitis C, and then in an amount of 6 months, they're dead. Crazy work. Crazy work. Just to get the fix, bro. Shout out to you. High five to you, man. Just to get the fix. You're going to use the same needle as the dude over here, your lover, the lover boy. You're going to use that same needle? I had a homie that did that. Like, somebody I knew did exactly that same thing. Nasty as ever, from tats, drugs, to the shower. Feels good to be free. Ugh! Man, that gives me a lot of motivation, homie. Yo, what it do, my brother Bish? What's good with you, my bro? Salute to the real ones out there. I'm on my daily mission, homie, to get some muscle money. I got leg day coming in strong. Come on, OG. My Swansea OG, homie. Yeah, it's so good to be free. Even on the hard days, you got to go get your money. It's so good to be free, homie. Even when you got to go work the job and you don't like your job, man. It's so good to make money. It's so good to be with the family. It's so good to be out here being able to go to any restaurant you want. Make a decision on dinner. Go put the barbecue grill out. Let's go cook some steaks. That shit feels so good, homie. It feels so good. Instead of hearing lockdown, 5 minutes till lockdown. Hey, can we have unified to the chow hall? Acting like we a freaking a whole thing of cattle, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Arapahoe 30th Street. I'm from Arapahoe 30th. Okay. Then shout out to my 30 block homies, Rada, ARPAAHOE. We from Arapahoe Street, homie. Them Arapahoe blocksters. Let's go, my Rada. That's what I'm talking about. Do it. Shout out to all my Rapper block homies. Shout out to y'all, man. My bro Sally lost a couple damn fingers because people were That's tremendously crazy, man. Tremendously crazy. Sickos. Hey, imagine losing limbs because of that. That's crazy. 9:25 Mountain Time. Let's go. What time is it? That's gross. I had to make mine with a barrel. Yeah. Gotta go. Thanks again. Shout out to you, Amazon. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all some good. Y'all made, at first my YouTube was not going this morning, but everybody today has some good energy. We didn't see a lot of trolls here today. It was good energy across the board. Appreciate everybody tapping in. You guys are great. Y'all some good people, man. Y'all make this YouTube shit pleasurable and beautiful. But yeah, that needle shit, bro. The needle shit, I didn't even understand it. Like, bro, how you gonna use the same needle from this dude? And the cold part about it, homie, this dude used the same needle from the dude that was actually pulling fools out. Damn, look at that. Oh shit. We got the big head going on. Bro, I swear this phone be just doing what it wants. There we go. Mentally inventory. Grateful for being alive. Being grateful for not being locked up. And my freedom. Amen to that, man. Stay free. Stay free. I used a lizard for bait. For fishing? Ooh. Damn. I want to make the tattoo guns because I have access to schooling building. Oh, nice. Nice. I gotta go get the rest of my shit done, bro. I'm gonna get the other side of my neck, then I'm gonna fill in all the rest of my sleeves. I gotta do some chest work. Melted cheese pieces to make and hopefully that shit sticks. Hopefully that shit sticks in the skin. Because there was times that the ink was just was draining out, my dog. But I can help with that one. Two. Oh no. You buy own needles or guitars. Yep. It pays to actually get some good work out here in the parlors, homie. It pays. It pays off, you know. But that shit was wild in there. Hey, bro. Damn. Do you remember Romero? You talk about GKI Romero? Are you talking about little from G's? Oh yeah. He gave a gang attack. I heard he gave a gang of time back. Ooh, bro, that makes me happy because he was a lifer, fool. He fell in YOS. If it's the same one, he fell in YOS, my bro. He was one of the first people on YOS, bro, and they gave him a life sentence, bro. He's out. That's the glory to God, homie. That's a glory to God, bro, because he was a lifer, bro. He actually talked to me when I was younger too, because I was young. You know what I'm saying? He already did time, and he always told me, and this is to the youngsters, all the real G's and all the real homies, the older homies, they would always tell me, you're going home one day, bro. Like, don't spend the rest of your life in prison, youngster. All these OG homies will never say this is where it's to be. This is where you gotta be, youngster. This is where it's at. All them old school homies doing a lot of time, they would always tell me, homie, go home one day. Stay up, homie. Hey, shout out to you, Marada. Salute. With the G's, let's go, my brother. Salute to that, fam. All high salute to the real ones, brother. We like your channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate it, my dude. I appreciate that shit. That was the difference between real big homies that were doing time that really just made a mistake, And the ones that just didn't care about anything. Because all the real big homies I know that got a lot of time, they would tell me, go home one day. They would tell all the youngsters, you got to make it back to the house, man. You have a lot of time, like you're going to get out one day. You can make a difference. He has I'm going to have to go check him out, bro. I'm going to have to be like, what's up, bro? Because he was struck down too. That fool was struck down. I'm going to have to go check him out. Homie, go send my blessing. That fool Outlaw's out too. I seen Panama, they're all out. I actually seen Panama. He was out, he was actually out in the streets. I seen him. Outlaw, the tattoo fool, he was out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get the rest of my work from him. If he's doing that good, bro, I need me a tattoo artist. I need me a tattoo artist, my bro. Because they had some good work. They were that was kind of how they were grinding in there. That's how they were grinding, bro. I used to look up to them older fools, bro. All them older numbers. Cause you know me, bro. I got a newer number, but it's older, but it's newer. It's older now. But when I got to the yard, I was 133184. Yep. When I got to the, I was 133184. And I was a kid, homie, compared to all these dudes. I was a kid. And you know the old school homies that got love for youngsters, they all approached me like, youngster, what are you in here for? You know, me being who I was, homie, I'm like, damn, homie, I'm in here for a shooting. I got in here for, you know what I'm saying? They tried to give me a life sentence for a couple attempted murder case. So they all had heart for me, bro. They all had love for me. And then I was an individual that just had too much heart. I had way too much heart, bro. So they were always telling me, you're gonna, you need to slow down. You need to slow down. But yeah, no, those were good. Those were all good older homies, bro. They were some good homies on the yard. Definitely. Have a good day. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you. What up, school? What's good with you, fam? Oh, these right here. I'm about to go hit the heavy bag. I wrap my hands to go hit the heavy bag. Outlaw goes by June now, but his shop. Damn, he's doing, yeah, he has some firework too. He has some firework too. That's dope, homie. And you wouldn't think any of them fools are out, homie. That's crazy how a lot of fools in the system made it out. Because they all have life sentences. All them fools had life sentences, homie. Yep. All them fools had life sentences. That's crazy, bro. Hey, hold on. Let me. I took a youngster under my wing. Predators are in here. Yeah, no, that's, I mean, that was always a thing. Big Sandoval. Did me and you run across each other in the pen at Crowley? Did you get out from doing a lot of time too? That'd be crazy if it's the homie Sandoval. If it was, I was just a little skinny dude, bro. I was the little fool with the long ass hair, the little skinny hyper dude. I don't know if we came across, maybe we did do time, but that sounds familiar. Sandoval. That's crazy, but there's a lot of Sandovals, some good people though, man. Sandoval's always good family. Yeah, nah, shout out to you guys, man. I'm gonna run into this little gym. Shout out to everybody that pulled up today. I'm gonna go knock these little legs out. I gotta go crush these legs, and then I gotta hit this heavy bag. But yeah, we gonna keep to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Cause my little, I did 15. I don't know if we did. We know a lot of the same people. I got out 2012 from Cap. Okay, okay. Yeah, we probably did, my bro. We probably did. Yeah, that's crazy. We do know a lot of the same people, homie. So I wonder if we did come across because, you know, them names right there, like CSP. Okay, okay, CSP. Yeah. Now we probably did though, bro. And to be real with you, I look a lot different. I look a lot different than I was in prison too, because I was hella skinny in the penitentiary. That was after I got shot up. I had got shot up, and I was kind of skinny and shit. But now I'm bigger, you know what I'm saying, and older. So I'm like, I wonder if it's the homie Sandoval. But I think his first name was Pat. It was just Pat Sandoval. He had like a 112 number. I was 432. Most kids were in the 700. Damn. Oh, so you were where you're at. You were like an older person out in the yard doing time. That's crazy, brother. Mind blowing. All right, my homies. Well, have a beautiful day. I'm gonna run in here and get this little money. What it do? What's up with it, man? All high salute to the fam. Well, I got a little more drink. I should just kill this before I go in there. Let my headphones charge up a little bit more. Have a good day. I feel you, my bro. He said I'm fat and old. Shit, nah, it's always good to see the homies though, man. It's always good to see. It's always good to hear like good homies that are out here, man. So the homie I'm talking about, Lovejoy, homie, Young Ray Lewis Lovejoy. That's the homie, that's the homie Young Ray. That's Ray Ray's little homie. That's Ray Ray's little homie. Oh, and another thing is too, man, with that aspect, I'm the one that introduced Big Ray to my cousins and them fools, man. Ray. Yeah, that's Young Ray right there, bro. He's doing good. That's Young Ray. He's over there. He got some motorcycle, homie. He got him a house. He bought him a house. He got 2 kids. He got a beautiful wife. He got out, bro, and he just went straight to work. And when I seen him, homie, doing what he was supposed to, because, you know, to be real with you, homie, if really like push comes to shove, those are all like young homies to me. You know what I'm saying? Those are young homies to me. Those are all my young homies. Because Ray, the reason why he even bangs the hood is because I actually brought him to the neighborhood and the homies embraced him. So he started actually quoting fools under him, Ray. And all them fools basically came to the neighborhood because we opened the door for them fools. But yeah, that's the homie, Young Ray. That's my bro right there, man. He's doing good for himself, homie. He's doing hella good for himself. You know, he changed his life dramatically. He changed his life dramatically. You know, so yo, that's who you were talking about? Yeah, he's doing good out here, bro. He's doing good. Like, that's my rider right there. And you know he was still looking at a lot of time. If he would have messed up, he would have went back for a lot of years, bro. He was looking at a lot of time, you know. Another of the homies, I don't know if you were over there. Do you know that fool, Little Savage Loc, homie, the native fool? They used to, so you remember that shit that popped off when the fool Grief, I don't remember if you know the fool Grief, he knocked out Gigantic Jason. He knocked out the OG GKI fool, Jason Gonzalez. But that fool actually got, that fool Ray brought him to the table too, homie, and he went back. He got out and went straight back to the penitentiary. He's in Lyman now. That fool's over there in Lyman. Oh, you got out in 2010? Okay. Yeah, Romeo had a birthday party. Me, my primo. Okay, Smitty, Fallon Outlaw. I got a pic of all of us. Nice. Tao Outlaw, I sent my love too, man. Tao Outlaw, I sent my love too, bro. I seen that fool at a gas station on Sheridan and Alameda. Damn, homie, that's crazy. That's crazy, homie. Like, yeah, that's wild, fool. All them fools got out. All them fools got out, and them fools were doing a lot of time, bro. They're all older than me, you know? They're all older than me, homie. Like, they were already doing a lot of time when I hit the yard, bro. So them fools were all doing a lot of time, bro. You know? Yeah, fool, for real. Fool, damn, fool. Crazy. Hey, don't be coming in here. We having a good function, reminiscing about them prison times, reminiscing about the yard, bro. Don't come in here messing up the vibe. Don't come in here messing up the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't have no homies to talk about the good old days. We in the building more prison. Thank God. Thank God. We are building more prisons. Nah, we got to keep people out of prisons. Okay. I have to know you, bro. I'm 40 years old. So if you were on the yard, bro, I was like, I went to DOC at 20, but I called my case at 18. I had called my case at 18, and I had hit DOC at 20 years old. Yep. You'll never eat some tuna ramen sandwich just because they hit different. What you know? Remember the, let's see. Remember the Diddy time? See, that's how I know. That's how I know this dude right here. He really went to civilian mindsets, bro. You gotta chill. 2 more prisons will be built in Colorado. Damn, they closed down 4 though. They have to build, right? They gotta build. They closed down the freaking privates. Get off here and come join the military. I can't. I'm a felon, fool. Get off of YouTube and go fight for our country. Get off of YouTube comments and go fight for the country, little dude. It's like, shout out to you guys, man. P game, I'm a hustler. Nah, do you understand the dude Church? He got stabbed, homie. The guard, his name's Church, he got stabbed up. And then the broad in Sterling got stabbed up too. She was a guard. I know, so don't you need to be fighting the problems right now instead of being on YouTube? I know, Captain. You should not be in this comment section. You should be worrying about real life problems. Who's fighting with white man's war? Man, you need to get off of YouTube comments, brother. Shout out to y'all, man. Hit the subscribe, hit the share, hit the notification, hit the unlimited notifications. Damn, what are you doing today, y'all? Just remember, stolen valor is a crime at Rose. We got trolls. We got trolls in different area codes. Area codes. Them trolls. We got trolls in different area codes. Area codes. I got them off the floor. Yeah, man. I was actually a janitor in the penitentiary too. I did janitory work. Nah, I don't have work till tomorrow, buddy. I don't have work till tomorrow. See, this is what you get when you just relax and you chill and you have a hard work week. What are you all doing sitting watching YouTube? Come on, soldiers. I'm about to go play Call of Duty and be a real soldier. Real soldiers, you don't even know about being a real soldier. What's your game count, homie? What's your stats? 3 felonies get you a life sentence. And now out here in Colorado, get you the big bitch, though. You will get big bitched. I'm ashamed, so I'm kind of like a janitor. Well, you can do better for yourself, my brother. That's only in states with habitat laws. You know what's crazy, bro? I seen this dude the other day. He was driving and he hit this geese and they arrested his ass. He's about to go to prison for hitting the geese. That's crazy, yeah. The geese was on the side, bro. He ran over that geese and they arrested him. They put him in custody for hitting a bird. What do you guys feel about that? But I hate how quiet the house is. While out here in Colorado, they got a big bitch and they got a little bitch. And if you get the same felony in amount of time, you will get big bitched. You will get big bitched. But yeah, man, I'm glad I don't partake in that. Jesus loves you. He wants to save you. Yeah. God bless us, man. We need the Lord. We need the Lord in our life. Appreciate you. They do, man. They're tripping. I think they're tripping more on the geese than like people. To be real with you, I think they're actually tripping on people. I mean, they're tripping for the geese more than people. In a lot of states, they do a point system. We need him big time these days. Everyone need the Lord. Amen to that. Amen to that. Like real talk. If you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. Check this out. This is some real life knowledge for you guys. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. So stand for something, man. Stand for something, because you're going to fall for anything. You're going to be going off the edge of the fucking cliff, jumping to your demise, bro. So stand for something. Even get up and stand for something, homie. You trolls, man. You trolls. You guys got to stand for something, bro. Be better. Don't just be a troll, bro. Don't just be a troll. I'm thinking about starting a business involving gambling and alcohol. Should I have a liquor in the front poker? The homies is crazy. Jesus wasn't a criminal. Nah, Jesus loved the criminals, though. He did love the criminals. Sally, how you been, boy? I haven't seen you since I was paroled. It looked like you're out and back on the streets. Did you? Nah, Bubba went back in a matter of 6 months, bro. He couldn't last out here. Get out your car. Why? I'm drinking my energy drink, bro. I'm almost done with this energy drink, bro. Why you want to rush me? Can we just have the process? That's what's wrong with you youngsters, man. You don't ever want to just absorb the process. You want to rush everything, homie. That's not how Rome was built. Rome wasn't built overnight, homie. You got to love the process. You want to rush everything, and that's why you don't get nothing accomplished. Come on, bro. We got to get it together, man. God's commandment, you too obey the laws. Jesus loved all people. Doesn't mean he approves it. You have a warrant or arrest. I got a warrant for this gym. That's it. I got a warrant for the gym. That's it. And I'm about to go hit this gym. After I drink the rest of this, I'm gonna go hit the gym. The youngins are so entitled nowadays. The fuck would he listen to you for? Now, actually, youngins need somebody to listen to. See, you got that wrong. The youngins need somebody to listen to. Every day a youngin that I'm around tells me, I listened to what you said and it helped me not go down the prison road. So yeah, they do listen. But not all youngins. If you stop live streaming suddenly, can we assume that you got sent back to the big house? Nah, man, there's no reason I won't even go back to the big house. You would have to assume that I actually died before I go back to prison. That's what you would have to assume. I'm not going back to prison. Hell nah. Yes, they need mentors. Real talk. Yeah, I would say there's a lot of kids desperate for guidance. Amen to that, bro. Amen to that, man. One more time. I'm not getting out anytime soon. What do you do for work? Right now, I'm working at Xfinity, man. Xfinity. I'm one of their soldiers on the ground, homie. I'll run around parts. I go to everybody's hood and I tell these fools, you have an appointment and we're about to shut off your internet for the day. That's what I do. That's what I do for work. Not too much, you know what I'm saying? Not too much. 300,000 veterans are homeless, and veteran commit suicide every minute, telling people to sign up for that. But if you didn't have that though too, you want to have your freedoms, bro. You would be overtook by people that hate you. Amen to that. The fathers left them early in life and they search for father figures. Everybody joining gangs because of it. That's why they look for that shit on YouTube, because they don't have a strong relationship with their parents. People will look for love in the wrong places, man. Nice. I work for concrete. I did concrete work too, man. I did concrete work for a long time, bro. I was on them construction sites. I don't want to do concrete no more though, man. I don't miss them days. Hey, but if you can master that shit, there's money in that. I got a new job at the local. I never seems to surprise me what people say on there. Appreciate you. How is Callie doing today? Appreciate it. Thank you. It happens on my channel too much, brother. It's all the same people too. A lot of times it's the same trolls. They just bounce from place to place. The trolls, they come out in globes. They come out in droves. They're like, ooh, I smell a new life. Remember that song Tupac had? He was not lying. He said, I got hoes in different area codes. Oh no, that was Ludacris. Wake and bake was for breakfast. I had eggs and I had some protein. But Pac had a song that said, every other city we go, every other city, yo, no matter where I go, I see the same hoes. And then I said, I just switch it to trolls. Every other city we go, every other video, no matter where I go, I see the same trolls. Because it's the truth. Everywhere you go, you see the same old trolls. They worse than the females back in the 90s. Then video vixens, they were everywhere, bro. Dude, DJ Quick, which one? DJ Quick had a lot of songs. DJ Quick had a lot of songs. Keyboard is easy. It's easy and sleazy. It's easy to be a little sleazy, like Eazy-E. You are a good part of our society. Appreciate you, man. That's the calling, man. Rest in peace. Kids have PhDs in keyboard. These kids be getting PhDs in troll communities. Trolls get you engagement and views. Keep the haters coming. Let's go, Rada. Have a good day. Salute. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to all you guys. Yeah, but you shouldn't need trolls to make your channel grow. I mean, it goes balance and balance, right? It's a balance. You do need a new audience. So that's why the trolls are good. But at the same time, there's a balance. When you have too many trolls, it brings a lot of bad traffic, and then you start getting flags, you start getting porn bombed. So it's a balance. You need the trolls, but then again, there's a balance. You only need enough trolls. Like right now, the trolls on this live alone probably put the chat over 1,000 views, and it wasn't really like super amped up today, but there will probably be 1,000 views on this live. You will always have 200 trolls. Yep. Yeah. Now I also do a StreamYard. I do a StreamYard chat too. That's a no. There's not really no trolls in that one. When we would raid houses at night, we have green lights and geared to the teeth. They thought the aliens were abducted. So what was the tutorial on that though? They just thought that the aliens were abducting them. Would they freak out though, homie? That's funny, bro. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Salute to the real ones, man. Hey, it's funny that you say that. It's funny that you say that, homie. So I had some tweakers. There was some tweakers at my apartments like about a year ago. They were smoking blues, fentanyl. And they would come to this certain house, and my homie had a drone. He had this drone, right? And the drone could hover up above the car, and then he could flash the lights. So when they were smoking fentanyl, bro, these fools would flash the lights over their car, and all these fentanyl users will run. They would scatter like roaches, homie. I used to laugh at that shit so much, bro, because them fools, them fools be really into what they're doing, and he be flashing the lights. It'd be over the car, bro, and it looks like the cops. And them fools are scatter, homie. You see all the fentanyl fools getting to Olympics. I started rolling, bro. I was like, that was one of the funniest things ever, homie. The funniest things I said, man, these fentanyl users. Oh, shit. You look like Ron Pierman. I don't even know who that is. But they say I look like everybody every single day. Did you eat your eggs? I did. I only ate a little bit today, though. I ate like 6 eggs. The best streamer is Dr. Disrespect. He used play games and chills for 5 hours at a time. They tried to take him down, but he got damn $10 million, fool. Okay, I'm gonna look him up. Well, I had to tell the Fetty Whoppers. I had to tell them dudes, don't be pulling up to the apartments and be chilling in front of the apartments, bro, because them fentanyl users used to get high in front of the apartments. Hello, what up, Frank? Shout out to you. Salute. They used to get high in front of my apartments, and they be chilling over there, slumped over. They just be chilling and slumped up. And I had to tell them dudes, like, hey, you guys are going to have to shake off the block. You can't be over here like that. You cannot be at my apartments like that. Because we got kids, we have family members that come over here. You can't just be high in the hallway. And they try to tell me, oh, but homie said that we could. I said, I don't care what the homie had told you. You can't just be chilling over here like that. So they literally, I literally had to kind of be mean, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you have to just push the hand and say, hey, homie, like, you can't be over here like that. And I'm telling you, you're not going to be over here like that. And I even told the food I was serving them, I said, hey, homie, I don't care how you make your money, bro, whatever you're going to do, but don't have these fools at the apartment like that. And one of the funniest shits that happened, these fools were high in the car, and I came up to the car window like, I said, move the fucking car, dude. Go down the block with that shit. So a lot of, what's funny, bro? Everybody at the apartments were like, Savage Sev, you're like the mayor. You're the mayor of the fucking apartments. I started rolling, homie. Like, y'all are interesting. Morning, what's up with it? God bless. Nice stand up for your street. I reported abandoned cars on the street. Damn, he said, I got everybody's car towed. Morning. Straight from Cali. Shout out to the Cali aspect. I picked up trash on my street. Nice. Keep the environment. But you got to understand too, bro, like, I'm a nice person at heart. Like I am. Like I could be the nicest person. I'm nice, homie. You'll get this. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? The energy. But I just don't like when you take kindness for weakness and shit, bro. And that's what these people be doing. They take kindness for weakness. They literally robbed a couple cars, bro. They went in the car, broke out the window. And then to be real with you, I'm not gonna lie. Them fools found a way in my car, broke the window off the truck and stole my tools, homie. So that's what sent me over the edge. I started patrolling the hood, homie. The apartments. And it came off aggressive. It did come off aggressive, bro. But it got the job done. Because you didn't see them fools over there no more. And then we had a homeless dude. Old school fiends weren't like that. Hell no, the crackheads weren't like that. They weren't like that. Crackheads would motivate and go get some steaks and clean some shit up, right? We had a crackhead, homeless dude. And you know what? I try to be a good person. And I gave that fool a blanket, bro. Check the pawn shops for real. Hey, pimp, did you hear about? Nah, what were they talking about? Was talking trash about you? I don't even know who that is. Laugh out loud. I don't even know who that is, to be real with you. But yeah, there's a lot of people talking stuff about me right now. I don't really know who that is, to be honest. No disrespect. But I gave this fool a blanket in the snow, bro. I gave that fool a blanket, right? And then all of a sudden, homie, in my laundry room, we have a laundry room at the apartments. Tell me why this fool went in the laundry room and this fool took a shit in the laundry room, bro. That shit had me so fucking mad. Like, who does that shit, bro? What kind of world are we living in where fools is taking shits in the laundry room? Go outside in the backwoods, bro. See what I'm talking about? When you move to the gutter, homie, and you move to the low-income housing, that's what you get. And then when Savage Said becomes the fucking asshole, and I start going over there and telling fools what they can do and what they can't, bro, then I'm the mean person because my neighbors went to the leasing office and said I was too aggressive. Too aggressive, they said. They said, Savage Sav, you're too aggressive. Cops in my city refused to remove them. I don't blame you, man. Come on, Rodder. They took a shit in the laundry room where people live. Be aggressive. Nah, I try to be peaceful. I'm a peaceful man. I'm the same way. I have my shit taken too, bro. That fucks me up. I hate people that steal. And you know my tools, bro. I was a maintenance man at the time, so you need your tools for work. And I don't have money like that, bro. They stole my drill guns. They stole the pieces to the drill guns. They stole the batteries, bro. And I'm a maintenance man. You have to have your tools for maintenance work. I was doing maintenance man at the Silver Reef Apartments, homie. That shit had me fucking live it. Live it, bro. I even started going outside. Like I was acting like we were in training day in the jungles, homie. I was outside mugging cars. Like me and my bro, he lives over there too. They would come down the block and I was just seeing who was outside, homie. I was literally, you want to fucking steal from me? I'm going to make this whole fucking environment fucking very, 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 it's going to be a mean environment when you come over here, bro. I didn't know what else to do, bro. What I don't, like for myself, no disrespect to anybody, but I don't call cops for myself. You know what I'm saying? For myself. That's just not anything I ever did. I never called the cops on anybody. Never will I. I don't do that. The only time ever, if there's a chomo and I know a kid is being molested, I'm going to smash that fool. And I hope that bitch ass fool goes to prison for the rest of his fucking life. But I just don't call the cops, right? That's not me. But what can you do? Like these dudes started jacking everybody's shit. So when you actually deal with that shit, it puts a fucking bad taste in your mouth, and then you become out your character where you're gonna get so upset with that shit, bro. You're gonna ride on some shit, right? And that's how I felt. That's just how I felt. He said he took a shit. The lady took a shit in Denver Northside. That shit is gross, bro. I might have to go get before I leave to Utah, I might have to go get a Doberman pinscher, bro. I might have to. Oh yeah, he keep promoting it. You have to call if you're not a victim. Nah, I just never, like, for myself, like, whatever anybody does, I just don't get the cops involved. And it may be because I'm actually an ex-felon, right? I will never ever be that person. I handle my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no filter at all. No filter at all. Whoever calls the cop first is look. Who, you know what I'm saying? No filter at all. Damn, she didn't have no shame. She didn't have no shame in the game, homie. That's crazy, bro. You don't have no filter, just taking a shit on camera? Just taking a shit on the camera? Nah, I feel you, bro. Yeah, it's just wild, homie. It's wild. It's wild. 2026. See, and that right there, and I'm gonna piggyback the homie's comment. Nah. It's not about being a tough guy at all. The homie said tough guy. Bro, it's about just having common courtesy for the living environment around you. If you live in apartments, bro, and you have neighbors, you have to have respect, bro. You got to have respect for your neighbors, bro. In the penitentiary, you don't have respect in them environments, you could die. Out here, nobody got respect. Yeah, but getting the cops involved can save your life. My cousin is in prison for the rest of his life for taking care of himself. Nobody got respect, man. And that's my whole point. Just have some respect. Just have some respect, man. I seen people on the east side of Detroit take me outside. Yeah, but see, like, you got to understand too. Check this out, though. And this is why we have these discussions, right? Where I come from, that calling the cops will get you killed. I seen people actually die behind calling cops. Like, there's no playing with that shit where we're from. And my lineage, that shit will get you killed for calling the cops. If you talk to a security guard, that shit'll get you killed. And it follows you everywhere you go. So you just don't do it. My mom told me when I was younger, nobody likes a tattletale. That's what I was raised off of, you know what I'm saying? And to the end, I will never, ever, I can't do it. That's not me, you know? That's just not me. Somebody stole a lot of automotive tools out my Jeep. Damn. I'm from Cincinnati, way harder than anywhere in Colorado. It doesn't matter. I feel you on that, bro, but there's killers. Like, when you're from the streets of anywhere, and I don't care about, like, this is what I tell everybody, there's killers everywhere you go. And there's the aspect of reputations in these cities. We just don't do that, you know? And yeah, Cincinnati could be harder and all that shit, bro. But, you know, the thing about it is, bro, is that if you live off the morals and values of not doing that, you're not going to do that. I hate to buy more. And it's no disrespect to you, Rado. You know what I'm saying? That's just not me. It's just like the other night. The lady stabbed herself in the neck, homie. The lady stabbed herself in the neck. They wanted me to talk. Because, okay, let's say this, right? Let's say this, homie. Let's check this out. Say I give a statement on anything, homie, and the wrong person sees it, right? And then they're subpoenaing me to go to court. And then these fools people see, and because they see me talking to the cops, now I'm in a whole situation of war because I talk to any cop. Now I'm forced to actually ride over that shit because I talk to a cop. You're putting a target on my back because I talk to a cop. And then not only that, I know a million people in the streets. If they hear that shit, no matter where I go, I'm gonna be labeled like that. I'm gonna be fighting that aspect of talent. And that's a domino effect you don't mess with. That comes from the aspect of politicking. It just don't go away like that. For maybe a civilian, yeah. But somebody that's in the street that's well respected, that's just not never gonna go away. Ohio has 25 million people. Colorado small. Yeah, my brother, like, I'm not here to argue with you that. I'm not here to argue with you about that. You can die anywhere. Let me put this up on game. Go ask the fool Detroit, Michigan that was out here. You can die anywhere, homie. The fool got chipped off out here. Go ask the little fool baby cricket that got killed out here. He was from Cali. Go ask the dude that was over here that got his head fucking chopped up. Go ask the girl that fucking got burned to death because they said she was a snitch. She literally didn't even snitch, but they burned her ass to death. She had kids. They put her on fire. So the streets don't give a fuck about none of that shit. The streets don't care about where you're from. The streets do not care about anything. Step by step, how do we get a job? I don't know how you get a job, man. I already got a job. Famous rappers refuse to go to Cincinnati. Yeah, not for sure. I don't know what is in Cincinnati though. What is in Cincinnati? Let me ask you, what's out there? That's not a vacation spot. What's out there? There's nothing really out in Cincinnati. What is the tourist going out to Cincinnati? What do they actually have? There's nothing really in Cincinnati. Nobody ever says, I'm going to vacation in Cincinnati. What do they have out there? Like, is it just streets? Is it just the streets? Because ain't nobody, like, when you say Colorado, they actually say there's stuff out there in Colorado. The Valaments, you can go. People are coming out here left and right. I don't think anybody ever said, and no disrespect to Cincinnati, nobody's ever said, I'm going to Cincinnati for vacation. Like, Colorado's like the most designated place people go. That's because it's a hot spot. Yeah, nobody, and that's what I'm saying is like, there's nothing really going on in Cincinnati. Not even the sports teams. I don't know what you would go to Cincinnati for. I don't know what you would go to Cincinnati for, my brother. No disrespect to it, but it's like, when you say that, it's not really saying anything. Like, and really, to be truthful, bro, like, I'm not here to argue who's harder, who's not. I've been to the hardest spots in America, right by Chicago, where they got 1,000 murders in fucking a year. I've been to Gary, Indiana. That shit is not impressive to me at all, you know? So when we're comparing apples to oranges, it's like, bro, I don't care what Cincinnati has and what it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I moved to 2003. Just saying Colorado's see, that's where so if it's a joke, you know what I'm saying? This is the thing is, bro, you're talking to a real, and I don't want to be mean, but you're talking to a person that takes pride in Colorado, my brother. I'm born and raised, and I'll be one of the realest motherfuckers you'll ever come across, my bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you say that shit, you're generalizing the whole Colorado, my bro. Because I guarantee ain't nobody gonna ever say Colorado's a joke in front of me. I promise you that. I'm gonna be real with you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Because I take pride in this city and state. That's where I'm from. You're basically calling me a joke. You're basically calling me a joke. I ain't no joke, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because if you say the whole Colorado's a joke, see, that's where you have to have respect. Like, if you a real one, you know that there's respect, brother. Like, I live in Pueblo. It's too bad here. Shout out to you though, man. You have your opinions. Everybody's entitled to their opinions, you know. I'm not tripping off of it, man. You aren't the state of Colorado. But I'm a representation of Colorado. I got Colorado tatted on me. I got a big ass Colorado symbol. I'm a representation of Colorado, bro. But when you say Colorado's a joke, right? You're disrespecting all my homies that died out here, bro. I got a dad that got killed out here. I got an Uncle Bobo that got killed out here. I got families that got killed out here, bro. When you say Colorado's a joke, you're basically saying the politics are a joke. I got homies never coming home on compounds, homie, doing life sentences out here. I got homies that are never gonna come off them compounds, bro, that are literally a part of Colorado. I always say native, nobody back in Ohio or Midwest. Because that's a display to our city, bro. We're natives from Colorado. North High School would never have a school shooting, but we had drive-bys every week. Shout out to you though, man. I've been to the Midwest, bro. I've been to the Midwest. There's nothing going on in any Midwest state. Every single Midwest state I've been to, it's all run down. Every single one, my brother. There's nothing going on. Chicago had Michigan Lake, but Chicago, it was still just there. There's nothing going on over there. Like, it's just run down with just everybody dying. Oh, there's a lot of people in Ohio too that come to Colorado. I say, let's go to Bangos and take your fans with you. But why? Let me ask you a question. Are you native? Nah, my thing is, bro, you shouldn't get triggered by how people talk. Man, if I really want to get triggered, I hate every young fool that talks with slang and says YN and says the blicky and all this. I hate eggers, bro, but I don't get triggered by how people talk. It's just the lingo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the lingo. It's just the aspect. We got to take pride because of them type of statements, homie. We gotta let it be known. We take pride in Colorado. You might not like that shit, but we take pride in Colorado. I grow back from 5 Point District in the north side aspect, not the Highlands and Rhino District, that Federal Boulevard cruising, the old school Colorado pride that everybody's done forgot about. I take pride in that shit, bro. I take pride in the Broncos, being a D-Town baby, Denver General. And I'm not talking about Denver urgent care. I'm not talking about the urgent care. I'm talking about that real shit, that Denver General shit. Old school homies and generations of family that come from the north side, the west side, the south side, the east side. Pride. That big 5280. I wouldn't have that shit tatted on me if I didn't take pride. So when we say native, we're just letting you know we take pride in that shit. We're the natives of Denver land because there's a lot of transplants. And there's probably more transplants out here in Colorado than Denver natives. So there's nothing wrong with saying Denver native. I want to go to skiing. Hell yeah. Washington Park, king of the court. And let's go. Has adapted the LA culture a lot. Hell yeah. A lot of the West Coast have, man. Haters gonna hate, bro. It's ugly either way. Used to live in Colorado, come to 5 Points on the east side, talking like that. Sorry, let's go, Rotters. Nah, you know, I don't really like. That's an aspect. Like, to be, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this because I gotta go do this leg routine. But, homie, this is the thing. When you come to this channel, especially, homie, you're going to get a resistance if you say Colorado is anything but what we know. I'm going to always talk about Colorado and Denver in the utmost respect because I'm from here. I'm raised out here. And my family has heart about our city and state. Some of the hardest motherfuckers bloodline come from my family, and they're all Colorado, and they're always going to represent Colorado in Denver. And you ain't never going to be able to disrespect in physical form with my family, because my family takes pride. It's like going to anybody's city and state, and I go to LA and say, fuck LA, homie, them fools is weenies. Fuck Cincinnati, them fools is weenies. Forget Chicago, them fools is weenies. Like, just saying that stuff because you have maybe a bad taste for it. You're going to get a resistance, and you might come across somebody that just don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You might come across that somebody that just is going to always be resistance because they got pride in their city and state. But that's every city you go to. When you make general statements about a whole city being a joke, you're saying everybody in the city's a joke. You can't just say that, because there's a lot of real motherfuckers out here that are no longer here, that are on prison yards, bro, that will knock your block off for that shit. There's homies that passed away out here from politic, and there's homies that are doing them compounds, got some real ass people, bro. And when you around them hogs, you can't just say that. Let's go, Big Chev, get them. So I get a little razzle dazzle because people say that all the time. Like, Colorado, we can't just have a conversation about any aspect of Denver without somebody from another city saying, y'all fools are jokes. You fools are jokes. You fools are jokes. Like, we hear this shit all the time being from Colorado. Everybody wants to talk about Colorado in a sense. And when we actually speak up for our city and state, then people say, oh, you fools are getting defensive, homie. But y'all motherfuckers would do the same shit if fools were talking about your backyard. We hear this shit from everybody, how sweet Colorado is and how sweet Denver is. And I beg to differ, because there's some fools that actually are well respected out here. There's actually people out here that have the name, homie, and they're respected. What's up with it? God bless. Shout out to y'all, man. I used to live in Colorado back in the day. I appreciate you. Hell yeah, man. If you put your girl and your dog in the trunk of the car, who do you think would be happier to see you when you can? You're a fool, bro. I mean, that's real. That's some real shit. I feel that. Some trenches out there that they will not show you on TV come to Colorado playing. That's actually pretty funny. That should have me rolling. Garcia represented hard in the chat. Hell yeah, Garcia life. That right there is my family too, Garcia's, bro. I just kind of like, sometimes it's one of them things, bro. Like I also hike Peak of Colorado, down beautiful mountains, and a lot of more out in Colorado. This was back in the day. Beautiful out here. Now it's still beautiful. It's still beautiful. You know, that's just one thing that we always grew up, bro. Like, a lot of people want to be out here in Colorado now too. Everybody wants to come out here to Colorado. Everybody. But when they come out here, they don't respect Colorado. All they want to do is talk some shit. And I really don't care, because I hear it all the time. It's just norm. It's just a normal thing. I hear all the time. Anytime you say anything about Colorado, somebody's going to say it's a joke. Somebody's going to say, oh, you want to be LA. Somebody's going to say, you don't have no streets. You fools are all suckers, all wannabes. It's like, damn, homie, that's how you really feel? You get all this because you get all this information from everywhere, and because you might have been out here one time in your life, and then you had a whole judgment on the city and state. Interesting. 2 weeks. I'm racing my, oh, nice, okay. Hell yeah, man, we got to tap in. We have to tap into that. Climb, send me prayers. Yeah, hell yeah. You should take some footage, my bro. Take some footage. All right, my homies. Hey, I appreciate all you guys. God bless everybody, man. I'm about to tap out for the day. I got to go work out. But shout out to all you guys. Mall High salute. Colorado base, you know what it is, man. Appreciate everybody. Until the next one, man, salute. Yeah, good day.